Today, I want to talk about the matlot, or what some would call the side chick or the side dude. But in Haitian Creole, when someone says matlot, it's usually in reference to the third party, which is usually a female. See, this is dangerous for men. And not only is it dangerous for men, usually it's dangerous for the main woman. Because when you're involved in situations like this, or even for the side chick, rather I say before I even move forward, I rather correct that and say it can also be dangerous for the side chick. Because in Haitian culture, which this is a prevalent thing, that usually there's always going to be some form of black magic involved. See, when you're dealing with, well, when you're in America, it's not so prevalent. But usually in the Caribbean and in America, I would say in the South, usually, or people that migrate from third world countries, you usually see this situation play out, where someone feels as though there's a need to wipe out the third party, you know? So by means of breakup spells, or means of hexes or curses to injure or hurt or put the third party out of commission. Now, there's a movie that is very, I would say, very popular, an old movie in Haitian culture, and this title of this movie is pretty much Matlot. I would recommend, if you're Haitian American, go look that movie up, because it has a lot of jewels in there. And if you're American or you're from the United Kingdom, I would recommend that you reach out to the producer of the movie and ask him, can they actually put that up on YouTube with the English subtitles down below? Because I feel like that movie, it shows you how real situations like this can be. You know, I've seen situations where there was a third party and people paid to get work done on arrival, which is one situation. There was a lady who was dealing with a white man, and this white man, he was with her, but things didn't work out because I guess there was someone else that was communicating with the individual. So this lady went to hire, the original female that was with him went to hire someone that does black magic, and they threw black magic on the woman the white man was seeing at the moment, and within a year she ended up dying of stage 4 cancer. So in situations like this, it becomes something where a man must use prudence, or a woman must use prudence, especially when you're dealing with someone from the Caribbean or outside of America. See, in America, if you're dealing with America, it's not really that, it's not something that happens normal or just like that. But when you're dealing with people from the Caribbean, Africa, out of America, or out of the, this Western mindset, you find that these things are natural. It's second nature. So when you get involved in situations like this, and not to say that doesn't happen in America, because you have people from the South, you have Gullah culture, Geechee culture, but it's just something that I say, even if you live in America, you got to be careful with situations like this, because they say that hell have no fury like a woman scorned. So if you're dealing with a woman and you're playing these games, you can find yourself in a situation where you end up in a bad predicament. God forbid you end up with AIDS, cancer, or a vicious accident. See, the thing is, some of these things transpire with time, and that's why we say machetes that pass in the water never make any mark, because when this thing creeps up on your relationship, you'll never know what the fuck is going on. You'll think that it's just something that's transpiring naturally, and then you'll find yourself in a domestic violence violent situation where you're picking up a knife and you wanted to stab the woman that you're with. See, on the line of the side chick, it can work the same way, where you have someone that's married and they know that you're dealing with the side chick, and then they pay someone to curse the bitch, and now she ends up fucking dead. Or it could be vice versa. The side chick can say, I want this bitch removed, and she put a couple of thousands on the head of the person you're with, and now you see down the line, it could be months or a year or two later that this person ends up in a hospital, and doctors won't even know what the fuck is wrong with the person. See, we've been taught, oh, the man with a lot of women, or the woman with, the man with a lot of women, and things of that. That's the great guy. That's the guy that everybody wants to be. But I say, when you understand how things transpire in third world countries, you know that's not the way. You're playing in dangerous waters. You have to understand that as a male, or as a person who's not spiritually equipped, you are a fish. You are a small fish in a big pond. You got to be careful. I know you want to go out there, you want to have all these females and this and that, but listen, once you say I do, or once you say we are in a committed relationship, you have to understand that you just signed a contract. The contract is, if you deviate from this program, whatever happens to you, happens to you. This is the unwritten rule of the matters of the heart. Jealousy is a motherfucker. You see people burn down people's houses out of jealousy. You see people kill out of jealousy. So what makes you think that if these things are in a physical realm, that a person who feels as though they can get away with doing harm without ever having any physical evidence is not going to pursue that? It's very easy to do black magic on a person. It's very easy because there's no evidence. What you're gonna go to the police and say this person did black magic on me, so now I'm a couple of months from being dead, or I'm pretty much laying in a hospital bed. That's what you're gonna say to the police because someone did black magic on me? They'll look at you like you're fucking crazy, especially if you're living in America. So I say this to some of you people out here. Be careful, be easy, because you definitely don't want to end up like a lot of people I've seen. So with that said, I conclude this video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.